Hi guys, how are you? Welcome back to another episode of Nils Life from Home. I tell you guys, actually I didn't want to do the show tonight. I'm kind of lazy, I'm tired. I had a big week working in the studio, but I don't want to let you guys down. Plus it's always a good discipline. You know, once I got into playing, I'm having fun. But today we had some requests. Excuse me, let me put this over here. And it kind of, I'm going to talk a little bit deeper about my Alley Cat CD today. There were several requests from that album and one from something else. So I'm going to get to all the requests, so don't worry. Actually, you know, I just want to say hello, thank you. Thank God it's Saturday night, right? You guys have a good one. Cheers, everybody. Thank you for tuning in. So, Alley Cat, see, and I was supposed to have the CD ready in my hand to show you guys. Actually, I can do it like this. I was hoping I could do it like this, but it didn't work quite. Okay, you know what the cover looks like. I'm tempted to pick it up. Hold on one second. Without pulling some, that's the thing. I'm so wired in with cables. That's always the trick here when I move. Lavalier-like guitar cable wiring for the thing. I hope everything is still working. So I scrapped that idea. I'll show you the album cover later. Yeah, a whole bunch of stuff. Some software updated, and I had to reconstruct everything last minute. And it's getting tiresome doing this. I hope, you know, it's like sometimes it's very easy to get it going, then otherwise you gotta start from scratch. Long time, too much talking, let's just do some music, right? Here is opening track from Alley Cat, Two of a Kind. So that was the opening cut from Alley Cat, and you did see some of these images you see behind me there, and you saw at the end of the video that is the album cover. If you haven't heard the CD, you should check it out. Go to nilsmusic.com and take a listen. The reason I think it's a special record is because I had more time than usual to write. Usually I try to write a record every year. With Alley Cat, what happened is that the record label wanted to release a best-of album, which is also a very good record. If you haven't had any of my music, all my greatest hits up to that point are on that record. But I didn't have to write any new songs, just one new song for the best-of album. And everything else was basically re-released, so I had more time to write. I started writing for other artists, and started producing more, and so I kept writing, and just put the best songs aside for myself, and that's what Alley Cat's all about. It was really a waste because there's so many radio hits. We only went to radio with 2 of the songs, the one you just heard, and then the title track. Both did reasonably well. But I think we would have gotten a lot more mileage out of the record if we had won more songs towards the radio. But these things keep changing. On my current CD, we released so far 4 singles, and I'm happy to say we just got added to Sirius XM, which is the big Kahuna station and our biggest station in the country. So that's always going to bring up the visibility, and I'm always happy about that. So very grateful. As I'm grateful for you guys tuning in, hey, let's have a little toast here, since we're all got through another week. I hope you guys doing all right. Stay safe. This virus thing is still coming back. I'm so tired of this stuff. But hey, I just do what I do, right? Just play guitar, and happy that I can perform here for you guys. The first request came from Cheryl, and she wanted to hear Don't Hold Back from the Alley Cat CD. And I don't think I ever had played the song since the record was released, which is by now like 5 years ago. So you guys challenged me. I had to kind of learn the song and everything. So I hope I don't mess it up too badly, but it's a fun tune. Alley Cat is also the first CD where I got a lot of, you're going to hear more horn stuff on the record. It was the first CD where I worked intensively with my buddy Johnny Britt, and he did a lot of horn section work on the record, along with my old, with my crew, of course, Clydeen Jackson, the wonderful keyboard player, singer, and Oliver C. Brown, the percussionist from original Casey and the Sunshine Band, but I got able to hold him for myself here. So let me try this song. It features also my buddy Nate Harrison on piano, another great producer. He was in town when we recorded the record, so I had him do a couple of piano fills on this song. Don't Hold Back. So I'm trying not to. softer if it fades up. I got through that one. So I haven't played the song probably since we recorded it. I don't think we ever played this one live. But it's a fun tune. It's one of the many songs that didn't make it on radio, but Alley Cat is full of these kind of tracks. And some really cool stuff, so it's definitely worth checking out the album if you haven't done so. How's everybody doing, guys? Where you all from? Okay, I see Clyde, see Scott. My regulars are here. Man, thank you so much for tuning in again. And moving on with the program, the next song is kind of like a more laid back kind of track. It has this little cool swagger to it and a very cool horn riff. It's kind of like the sound that I developed doing Alley Cat, where I had, since I had Johnny at my disposal, we did a lot of horn, and I like the sound trumpet and guitar together, and you're gonna hear more of that once I go out more with I told you to do Heart and Soul, this project I'm doing with Johnny Britt. So we're gonna work up a few songs in that regard, and so you're gonna hear more of that sound. It's a beautiful tone. When I went to school and studied orchestration, that was always one of my preferred, combinations of instruments. I really dug that. So the guitar and the trumpet or muted trumpet is just beautiful. So you're gonna hear this on this song. This is called Night Flyer. Night Flyer. I gotta free myself here. When the thing fell down, the cables got kind of locked, and I feel like a horse being tied up here, so I have a little bit more freedom. My little lavalier mic here almost like put me that when I tried to get the album cover, and it's really a bummer that I can't show you that thing. I don't know what happened. That cover just disappeared. But you know what happened? Should be a lesson. My daughter lost her, locked herself out of the iPhone, and I locked myself out of my iCloud account, logged her in, and then when I had to log back in, half my shit was gone. So it's slowly coming back, and so all kinds of weirdness is happening with computers if you kind of, get yourself out of your main account. So that can happen. But hey, if you don't have kids, what do you do for aggravation? No, it's all good. It's all good. We'll get it back. I've been, as I said, I've been busy. I mixed 2 movies last week for Catherine. It's a wonderful composer, Catherine Bostic. We did Dear White People together. We did Escape from Compton. That we got actually nominated for. We didn't win, but we got nominated for that soundtrack at the, what was it? Oh God, I don't even know. If we had won, I probably remember, right? But anyway, so Catherine is a wonderful composer, also an artist, and she's gonna come out with a record probably in the not too long future. She finished. I got to produce a couple of tracks with her on that record, and also more kind of like a earthy Americana kind of sound. Very interesting stuff, and she's a wonderful singer too. So when that comes out, I will point you to that. In the meantime, I told you about Eileen. Her record is finished, and we're shopping right now, hoping to get a record deal. So I have more to tell you about that as we move along. And yes, I'm still working with Guitar Force. I'm working with Heart and Soul with Johnny, and I started sitting down writing up some new tracks for my next album. So there's always stuff to do even if I'm not out on the road. So actually these shows are actually perfect for me because I can stay in the studio and still do some music for you guys. This next song goes out to Clydeen. It's one of her favorites on the record, at least that's what you told me. It's called In the Moment. yeah, that was in the moment. It's another great song that, you know, one of my favorites too from the Alley Cat CD, which was just like one great song after another. Not saying that to, you know, pat myself on the back, but it's just like the way this album was done. And that's another reason I had this discussion recently with a friend about the format of records. You know, with the streaming, everybody uses Spotify, which is great. Please follow me on Spotify. I have no problem. But the art of doing an album goes way further than what you can experience through radio. Radio has certain restrictions. Songs in general not supposed to be longer than around 3.5 to 4 minutes, at the very last. So anything longer than that, you don't get played. So if you want to express yourself in a way, you know, it really limits you. And so you put these songs on the album and they don't get radio play, but some of this stuff are really gems. So you're missing out if you don't play the whole album, if you're just downloading the single or you're just listening to the one song. And any artist, like, check out the record. You can always, on my albums, you can go to nilsmusic.com, go to the store, and you can listen to pretty much all the music if you want there. You can download it if you like, but if you just want to listen, just go there and listen. Or just get the titles, put it on your Spotify playlist, and live it for a while, because a lot of times these are songs that grow when you know. And so that's my speech about albums. Another song I haven't played in a long time from the same record. It's called Open Space. It's more like a moody piece. It kind of shifts attitudes halfway through it. Very interesting piece of music. And I hope you dig it. I'm a little bit challenged because that's really like the song where you really need a real amp. Right now I'm just playing all virtual. So I'm plugged in the guitar and using software for the guitar sound. It's not quite, they're getting pretty good, but it's not quite the same as really having an amp. You know, check it out. This song is called Open Space from the Alley Cat CD. It's the last song I'm going to play from this record today. So I hope you dig it. Yeah, that song was called Open Space, and it's just one song. Check out the record. That's all I'm saying. And you know, I have another subject I want to talk to you guys about now. As I see, and I'm very thankful for all you guys. You're giving me Facebook stars. It's a new thing that Facebook's come up with to get people inspired to give stars. You know, I think the way it works is that you buy stars, and then you can give them out to people you like. However, Facebook takes like 20 or 30% of that money. So I don't know if it's really the best way to go. And please, if that's what you're comfortable from, I'm grateful, I appreciate it. But I think much directer is if you just, above the post, I posted a quick link to the tip jar. It's also coming up in the scroll down here in a minute. Even if you just put in $1 or $2, I'm always grateful. It's not about their money, it's about the appreciation. It keeps me going, getting all this stuff. So here it is, the PayPal, Venmo, Cash App. And there's no reason to give Facebook any more money. Now, I hope they're going to not kick me off for saying that, but hey, we don't need a third party to hold up the hand for that. And anyways, but either way, I appreciate any kind of tips you want to throw in. I'm doing this, there's no fee for watching this show, but if you have, I always appreciate a little contribution. Helps me keep me going while I'm not on tour, and getting all this stuff together, and doing it every week. Also feel for filling your requests, which brings me to the last request for today. Susan Van Sant. Susan and Keith are good friends. We've never, I don't know if we've met in person, but if we did, probably a long time ago. But they've been very loyal, visitors for this show, like yourselves. And they contributed to the music video. If you remember the Caught in the Groove video, that was so cool that everybody sent me a video footage. So I really appreciate it, and I'm happy to, if you guys have any requests, please email me. You can send it to any of my email addresses. Nils Guitar, so Nils at Nils Guitar, Nils at Nils Music, or Nils Music at Mac, or for Facebook. I'll get it. And if you want to request a certain song, I'm always up for the challenge. And even with a song that I haven't played, for me that's the interesting part. See what kind of songs you guys come up with. And this song I haven't played. It's from my Up Close and Personal CD. It was actually I had a guest spot. It was Schiltz from Down to the Bone before he split up. He played sax on the song, and it's a song called Jazz Cruise. And I hope I remember it. It was an E flat, if I don't remember. So check this out. Here's Jazz Cruise for you guys. my studio. Claudine, Eddie, Oliver, everybody was in the studio. We did this crowd track. Yeah, we're having a party, guys. I hope you guys do. Thank you guys, thank you so much. Tune in next week, every Saturday, right here, Facebook, Nils Guitar with Paul. You guys have a great Saturday night and a great Sunday. Enjoy the weekend. I'll see you next week.